Mamas, welcome back to brownmamas.com. I'm Cindy and this is my girl,
Tiffany of the Best You.
And you're watching
Living with Soul.
Today we're going to be talking about worthiness. Why do we as brown mamas often feel unworthy? What are the things that trigger our unworthiness? So what's up, Tiff? What do you think? Why do us brown mamas have issues with worthiness?
I think that as a brown mama, we sometimes get caught up in the fact that we are mamas and we feel like we're just mamas. We're not worthy of being Tiffany or Cindy away from being a mama. And so that plays on how we feel about ourselves. We're consumed with being a mom and feel like we aren't worthy of anything of our own.
Yeah, and I think it also goes into play with the whole role of motherhood. I think oftentimes we forget our worthiness as mothers. You know, a lot of times our children don't even see our own worth. Our husbands or significant others don't even see our worth because we oftentimes don't take that time out to ourselves to develop things like hobbies. Like I was thinking last night, like, what are some things that I just like to do, that I do on a consistent basis that I can teach to my children? Because really that builds worthiness for your children, or for them to see that you feel you're worthy of time, so then they feel you're worthy of their attention, and they feel they're worthy of your guidance, and that you're worthy of the ability to give them guidance.
The worthiness is definitely transferable from you to your children in how you behave, how you act, the things that you do with them, and the way you interact with other people. If you feel unworthy, it's definitely going to be communicated in interactions.
I agree. And then you have issues with men, which are always like on a whole nother level, and especially when it comes to worthiness, you know, you attract kind of what you feel you're worthy of as a woman. And that's, you know, even outside of motherhood, you know, the dates you go on or the dates you allow men to take you on, even if you're married, those things play a big role
as well. Even if it's not a dating relationship, just the relationships that you enter into or those that you allow into your space has a lot to do with how you feel and your level of worthiness with yourself, and other people recognize that. And if they don't sense that you feel worthy, then they're going to treat you accordingly.
And we always talk about here on Living with Soul those symbioticness of relationships and how they need to be balanced. Well, if you're always feeling unworthy, then the person you're in a relationship with, regardless of their gender, is going to feel as though you only have to give, or you only to be taken from, and you're not supposed to be given anything in return.
We definitely are more worthy than we even can fathom.
I agree.
That's in the sense of worthy to be a mother, worthy of having your own interests and hobbies, worthy of having worthwhile relationships and nurturing relationships, and being in an environment that is worthy of your presence
and worthy of having your dreams. Like there's a famous saying, I read it in The Alchemist, which was, every man kills his dream, and the way he kills his dream is through unworthiness. Because as soon as you begin to attain those things that make you happy, that make you joyous, you kind of get this cringe feeling inside that says, I'm not supposed to be happy. I'm not supposed to be joyous. You know, I'm not supposed to have these things, instead of kind of basking in the joy of things, because that's how you draw more things to you. And people and experiences, you draw them in by feeling like you deserve it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for visiting us here on brownmamas.com. Living with Soul airs every other Sunday just right here on our site at brownmamas.com. Thank you for watching. This is my girl,
Tiffany of the Best You,
and thank you for watching
Living with Soul.